After the incident and before the police found him, the defendant called his son on FaceTime, told his son that he was going to turn off his phone to avoid the police, that when the police searched the defendant's backpack, they found the cell phone with no SIM card in it and turned off. And also the defendant has international connections to South Africa, his place of birth, where his brother currently is. Dr. Konig, good morning to you. Morning. All of you can be seated. And finally, a group of drugs that was found in a Nike fanny pack at defendant's home on Maui, including propofol, a drug that has been known to cause death in the past. It is a drug used in anesthesiology.
First of all, Dr. Konig's background. Obviously, he's a medical doctor. He was licensed as an anesthesiologist. This issue of him having medication that anesthesiologists have on Maui, not here on Oahu. Nothing like that was found on Oahu where this alleged incident took place. You know, that's not unusual that a doctor who practices medicine would have drugs. What you have is a situation where they talk about multitudes of ways that he's alleged to have tried to kill her. Well, there's three allegations. That he tried to throw her off a cliff for not taking a selfie, that he tried to stab her with syringes, and that he then beat her severely with a small rock. The point being, this is going to be a he said, she said trial. It is. Now, when you let's take, they mentioned this issue of her injuries. What they failed to mention in their opposition is what the doctors at Queens Hospital noted in the HPD Form 13, I believe, where the doctor fills out, checks the boxes for the police about the injuries. Nowhere in their filing did they mention that 2 doctors at Queens Hospital noted that there was no substantial risk of death from the injuries, that there was no concussion, and that there was no serious bodily injury that would even make it an assault 1. It would be arbitrary to continue to hold him without bail in a case like this when it's commonplace for cases like this for bail to be set. As to the amount, we're asking for a reasonable amount, and I would suggest to you, Your Honor, that it should be somewhere in the range of $100,000 to $200,000, and here's why. It was reported in the news recently, and we looked it up on eCourt. Ms. Konig has filed for divorce recently. While I don't do family law, I did consult with a family law attorney, and when a divorce is filed, there's an automatic restraining order on marital assets. So he will not have, he cannot use those assets or dispose of those assets or in any way.
The allegations contained also allow the court to conclude that evidence has been presented that the defendant does in fact present a danger to the victim in this case. And as those requirements are satisfied, bail can be denied. And as such, the court respectfully denies defendant's motion to set bail in this case. The hold without bail will be confirmed and continued in this case until further order of this court.